Namaste Yogis, this is Priyanka. Today we are going to do some yoga for back pain, specifically tailbone pain. So if you have had some discomfort in your tailbone area, maybe because of prolonged sitting, maybe an injury in the past, and you feel a lot of tightness around there, these yoga stretches may be able to help. All right, so we are going to start with child's pose. So take your knees wide on the mat. Your big toes are touching each other. And draw your belly in, roll your shoulders back, and let your fingertips crawl to the front of the mat. And when your arms are laid out, let your head go down to the ground. You can sway from side to side to settle down in this position. See if you can lengthen your arms farther forward. Let your entire body weight sink into the ground. And since we are working on your back, let your focus be on your back. Energy flows where your focus goes. So let your back be the center of attention in our today's session. And let your face relax. Begin to deepen your breaths, making them long. Nice. Now we're going to bring our palms back towards our knees, lift our torso up. We are going to move into a tabletop position. So your knees are on the ground, your palms are on the ground. Your wrists are under your shoulders, your knees are under your hips. Draw your belly in, brace your core. And from here, we are going to work on our spinal flexibility all the way from the back of your neck to your tailbone. So take a nice breath in and lift your coccyx up, lift your head up. As you exhale, curl downwards. So your head is down, looking in between your legs. Inhale, lift up. Push your palms into the ground. Exhale, curl. Inhale. And exhale. Push down so that you can expand your shoulders behind. If your focus is elsewhere, bring it back onto your back. Feel your sits bones stretch out. Good. And push back into child's one more time. Crawl your fingertips forward. Nice. And we're going to come back up, coming into a seated position. And then we are going to lay back down, all the way back. Another stretch I find very useful for tailbone is this one. Relax down onto the mat. Bend your right leg. Your hands, palms go onto the right knee and pull the knee in towards you. Pull it more. Breath in. And just breathe out. Pull it more towards your chest. And just before you let it go, bring it in all the way and then let it go. Good. We're going to do that to the other leg. So bend your left knee, bring it towards your chest. Brace your palms around your knee and pull your knee in. Close your eyes. And just try to find the connection of how you're pulling the knee in towards your chest is bringing a stretch and relaxation into your back. And add to it your breath. See how your breath is moving the tissues. Pull it in all the way this very last time. And then let it go. Nice. From here, roll onto your right side. We're going to come up into a seated position again. And here we are going to do a very powerful pose, the half pigeon pose. Feels very good on the back. So take it easy. If it is new for you, you have to feel it how it is in your own body. So what we are going to do is keep the right knee bent and let the left leg go back. So here, if this is hard on your knee, you can bring your left heel close to your left pelvis. So this angle is pretty sharp over here to make it easier on your knee. But if you are okay with it, or you've been practicing, you can bring your right shin parallel to the narrow edge of the mat. Yeah. So I can feel the stretch all around in my right hip. Find a position that works for you here. Again, you have those options of where to place your front leg. Settle down. Keep your chest facing forward. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, ground down. You can stay here. Or if you want to go deeper, let your palms go forward. And let your head go, if it feels comfortable for you, you can stay here or go even deeper, taking your head down. And make a connection between your breath, between your tissue. All right. We're going to walk our hands back. And this time, we're going to bend the back leg and take our left hand all the way up, fine length, and then take it back. If this is where you find it okay, stay here. If you want to go further, you can grab your left leg from the big toe side and stay there. If you want to go further, you can pull it in. So this is allowing your left quads to stretch too. And essentially your back, your glutes, your thighs, all the muscles that are interconnected can benefit from it. And again, steady your body where you are. It is your own customized plan of exercise that will work for you. And slowly release the leg. Bring your hand back forward. Nice. So now we are going to release back. So let's see. Bring your left leg forward and back into seated position. We are going to do the other side. We're going to take the right leg back this time. Front leg, if you want it easier, or this is where you are as a beginner, keep the left heel close to your body. If you've been doing it, or if you have the flexibility here, you can let it go parallel to the front edge. Good. Begin to feel the sensations of the half pigeon pose. And see if you want to stay here or if you want to stretch more, taking your hands to the ground. Spend a moment here. Assess for yourself if you want to stay here or you want to go all the way down. And if you need to come out of the pose before, feel free to do so. Anytime you need a break, you can come out of the pose. If your mind is wandering, bring it back to focus on your breathing and to focus on what we set out to do today, which is to work on our back, to give it some attention, to give it some love and some care. And then slowly walk your hands back. Bend your right knee. And if this is where you find it fine for you, stay there. If you want to go deeper, take your hand back. You may want to stay here. If this gives you enough stretch, you can grab your foot. This may be where you want to stay. Or you want to go further, taking your right toes close to your body. Wherever you are, just notice your breathing, notice your stretch. It's all about your body when you're here on the mat. Good. And we're slowly going to let it go. Nice. Just can move from side to side, and to release, we are going to bring our right leg forward into a seated position. Good. Let's do a little butterfly here. So both the soles of the feet come together. And if you find it comfortable, you can put a folded pillow or blanket or a towel beneath you. Sit on that so your pelvis is a little higher than your knees. To open your legs, you can use your hands. Just maybe a gentle butterfly. Good. Very nice. Coming back to Sukhasana. Today we worked on your back, primarily your tailbone area. If you find it stiffness, very common nowadays with a lot of sitting on chairs and driving in cars. Try these poses. I find a lot of relief when I do them, especially the half pigeon pose. I just love it. So try these and see how you feel, and try to get into a consistent routine of doing some of these poses. Okay. Thank you very much. And what I want to leave you today with is a thought that says, worry pretends to be necessary. Namaste.